to ask questions like, were their decisions colored by certain things, and who got the benefit of the doubt, you know, in that courtroom?
Do you think that hip-hop culture was on trial as much as Sean Combs was?
Not all. Look, if I didn't say anything, you would interpret it as the hip-hop is fine with his behaviors. There's no one else being vocal. So you would look at it and just say, because that mind your business, or let me not say nothing about nothing, or those things, it would allow the entire culture to register as if they're for that behavior.
Everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the fucking door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against cheeks. I heard struggling to take. I heard being like, yeah, daddy, like when he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all this because I was like.
Joe Rogan and 50 Cent just shook the whole internet again. And nah, this ain't regular podcast talk or trolling for clicks. This time it sounds way more serious. After the Diddy situation cracked the door wide open, both Rogan and Fif are low-key saying there's more names coming and the next wave might be even uglier. Rogan's been hinting that once one powerful figure falls, it gives other people the courage to speak up. He didn't say names directly, but his tone was heavy, like he knows stories the public hasn't even touched yet. And when Rogan talks like that, people listen, because he's known for pulling back the curtain when things get uncomfortable. Now add 50 Cent to the mix, and that's when the energy changes fast. Fif has never been scared of calling out industry weirdness, and he's been moving extra bold lately. He's laughing, joking, but at the same time planting seeds, saying stuff like, y'all think this stops with one person? That's not random talk. That's someone who's been around long enough to see how deep the mess really goes. People online caught on to it quick, and the comments went crazy because everyone knows 50 doesn't speak unless he feels protected by truth or timing. What really got folks uneasy is how both of them kept circling back to power, silence, and protection. Rogan straight up questioned how many stories get buried because the people involved are too big to touch. And 50 followed that same line, saying the industry has a habit of shielding certain faces until it can't anymore.
I think there's so many fucking powerful people that are on those lists. There's so many powerful people that went and partied. Air quotes, partied. And how many of them went to the Diddy parties? Have you been paying attention to the trial?
Oh, yeah.
Trials.
What? Yo, wait a minute. Wait.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
That's when social media started throwing out guesses, conspiracy threads, old interviews, deleted clips, everything. Suddenly everyone's playing detective, trying to connect dots that were ignored for years. The scariest part isn't even the names people are guessing. It's the idea that the Diddy situation might just be the beginning of a bigger cleanup. Rogan hinted that once public trust breaks, it spreads fast, and people stop staying quiet. And 50? He basically laughed and said the walls always fall eventually. That combo right there made it clear this isn't just gossip. This feels like a warning shot across the whole industry. What makes this situation hit harder is how calm both of them sounded while saying all this. No yelling, no wild accusations, just confidence. That's usually how you know something's brewing. Rogan kept stressing that the public only sees the surface, while the real stories stay locked behind NDAs, fear, and money. And when he said, a lot of people are nervous right now, it didn't feel hypothetical. It felt real, like phones are ringing behind closed doors as we speak.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was real. Nicki put that out there. That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas. She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek.
Oh, man.
She just wasn't gonna tell nobody it was Diddy. But now that Diddy out there, why not?
You're hanging out with Diddy in his mansion in Miami, and Homeland Security rushes in while you're there.
While I'm there, Dolo.
You're there by yourself.
Yeah. With the, you know, he has some employees there. And stuff. Yeah.
So suddenly there's red dots all over your shirt.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, this is crazy. And, you know,
hopefully the truth will prevail.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we got to just see how it plays out.
Yeah.
You know, I'm never going to stop being there for someone I consider to be a friend to me.
As you should.
I'm not going to turn my back. And it's like, I've been scrutinized just by being a friend. I guess someone never had a true friend before.
50 Cent, on the other hand, played his usual chestnut checkers role. He joked, he posted memes, but the message underneath was loud. He hinted that some celebrities are already trying to clean up their image, change narratives, and distance themselves from certain circles. That's not coincidence, that's panic management. And fans noticed how some familiar faces suddenly went quiet online, canceled appearances, or shifted their tone overnight. Another thing people caught was how both men kept emphasizing accountability instead of rumors. Rogan made it clear he's not interested in fake stories, only patterns and proof. And 50 echoed that, saying, when the truth finally drops, it doesn't care how famous you are.
Guests are canceling their interviews because they don't want to get blacklisted by Oprah. Who wants to be on the wrong side of Oprah in Hollywood? Who wants to be on the wrong side of Tyler Perry in Hollywood? Who wants to be on the wrong side of Steve Harvey in Hollywood?
The paper does manage to make it clear that you were not aware of Epstein activities. Did you know who he was?
Yes, I knew him. I was introduced to him on my 31st birthday by my ex-boyfriend Flavio. He was always front and center at Victoria's Secret shows.
Did you suspect what he was doing?
No.
Okay, so.
But that's not a diss. Meek likes being brought up in that song. I don't know why you lowering his thing. You think you're doing him a favor. He's very, very happy being mentioned, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a scary sentence if you're someone with skeletons stacked high. It also explains why this feels worse than Diddy to a lot of listeners. Not because of who's named yet, but because of how many could be involved once the floodgates open. The streets are talking, the timelines are spinning, and nobody feels untouchable anymore. Fans are revisiting old clips, lyrics, interviews, and side comments that once felt harmless. Now they're being rewatched with new eyes.
Prosecutors say former dorm matron Tina Virginia Makopo tried to kiss and fondle the girls. She's also accused of kicking and hitting some of them. Makopo pleaded innocent to 14 charges of indecent assault, and criminal injury in South Africa.
Yo, Sal, what's up?
Yeah, y'all already know how we playing out this. It is real life.
Real life.
Yeah. You know Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you
Talk
heard?
that shit, Meek. Yeah, Meek.
Rogan even said people should pay attention to who's nervous, not who's loud. That alone sent chills through the fan base. At the end of the day, Joe Rogan and 50 Cent didn't need to drop names to cause chaos. The implication was enough. When two voices like that say more is coming, people believe them.
Diddy party stories, they're our favorite genre of anecdote, if you have one, yeah.
Wow, okay, I've got a lot I can't tell. I can't tell that one either. I mean, I'm like actually cycling through them. Diddy party stories, man. That was like some weird memory lane.
The industry looks tense, the fans are watching closely, and the silence from certain celebs is louder than any statement. Whatever's next, one thing's clear. The fallout is far from over, and the list might be longer than anyone expected.